Good morning, welcome to the next podcast of Any Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. Hope you've had a good week and I hope you've been tuning into the night's auction this weekend. Fortunately for me, I was otherwise engaged this week, but I did manage to tune in a couple of times, so I hope you've got a few bits that you wanted. I've got a couple of bits, but I missed out on a fair few, so anyway, onwards and upwards. It's always another auction. So anyway, I was just thinking about the auction and the bits that were in it. The WG Grace bust there, which was priced from 10 to 15,000, which I've got to be honest is overpriced. I mean, I don't see that being much more than 7,000 perhaps. Not bronze or anything like that, so it's I think it's too expensive anyway, so that didn't sell yesterday. And also the nice 1912 photograph signed by the 1912 Australian side over here for the Triangular Series. That didn't sell either. I mean, I don't see that really, to be honest, more than £4,000 to £5,000. I mean, I know the 1931 went for £7,000 last year, but I don't think this one's quite that quality. Anyway, didn't sell, so it'll be there for another day, I expect. So anyway, onwards and upwards, the bits have turned up this week. Got a couple of lovely cards here from the very successful CMS meeting last week at Derby. We've got Barry Wood there, the old Lancashire and England player. Apparently done a nice talk there last week. And we've also got James Taylor, who's a very welcome guest, I have to say, at the Derby meeting. Still with us after his heart problem a few years ago, which finished his career, but I think he's doing quite well now. So good to see them two at the auction last week. What the meeting, should I say, with the auction, which was successful again. Enid Bakewell was there again, I believe. So if you want to be a member of the Cricket Memorabilia Society and be able to get these cut price cards, very cheap they are. I mean, they're very popular to buy. I should say there's only 100 of them in each series, so they're quite rare and they command quite a price at auction. So if you want to join the CMS Cricket Memorabilia Society, please do. We have another meeting at Lord's at the end of this month, which will be a great meeting. I think Norman Cowens is one of the guests, so it should be good. So if you want to join the CMS, it's £20, £25, something like that, for a great 4 CMS magazines, 4 of those a year and 4 meetings a year, so well worth joining. Right, so the other thing that turned up is this signed Jack Hobbs card. Not the greatest looking thing in the world, but the signature is pretty good. I did worry that that wasn't a proper signature, but I studied it and sort of couldn't find another one of it, so I thought, right, it's got to be good, and it is. So a nice signed card there of the master, so please should get hold of that one. Missed out on one on nights yesterday, but there we are. Tony Mark Partis sent us the Badminton Library book over, full of old bits and pieces in there. I think I've got one somewhere, but I can't for the life of me find it. But anyway, it's just a nice book there on times gone by. I think this is 1890, this one. 3 and 6 anyway. So when was it first published? I think it was 1904. So I think that's about the right date. So there we are, 1904. Another nice thing that turned up this week is this lovely flag, SS Orontes. As you know, is one of the ships that used to carry the players across the pond, or across to the Atlantic to Australia. Nice flag there. There's a bit of fun on the collection there. So a couple of important ships that she brought over to Australia, or team shall I say. We've got a lovely one there of the Bodyline team, 1932-33. I suppose that's a major contributor to the cricket history, bringing the Bodyline team over. That's the 1948 one on here. Lovely fully signed one there with the Davis Cup team on there and Jack Hobbs and whatever. So nice one there. I think she perished in the war, I think, the Orontes. And there's another one there, a lovely official one for the Australian 1938 team with Bradman's first tour as captain. Nice official one there in a frame. Quite pleased to get that. Same photograph, so I imagine they printed a few of those, but nicely signed there by the Australian team. So pleased to get hold of the little flag there with the Orontes. So anyway, that's about it for this week. I hope you've got some bits and pieces at the night's auction. If not, never mind, there's another one. So anyway, onwards and upwards. I'll see you on the next one. Hope you've enjoyed this. Cheers.